Your 2039 World Series matchup is set. The Los Angeles Angels coming out of the American League, taking on the Atlanta Braves coming out of the National League. Let's take a look at this team. They won 98 games this year, won that Southern Division. And this is a team that has a lot of former players of ours. So this is a lot of former faces coming back here, but a lot of these guys are hurt too, I know, because I keep getting messages about Kane Archdeacon getting hurt. He's not currently on their team right now. He's a big part of this roster. As you can see, a 6-WAR player this year, but not a member of this series. They got a bullpen guy hurt. I mean, this is a huge loss. This guy just recently got hurt in September. Torn meniscus for this guy. I mean, he's their best hitter, like overall-wise. And he barely played. Oh, no, they traded for him from Miami. Wow. So this guy was a part of all those really good Miami teams. 2033 and 2036 MLB champion, and he's not even a part of this series. This guy's a decent player. He's not playing, so they got quite a few injuries here. Their team in the regular season, they were the best pitching staff in the National League. So pitching is a strength of both of these teams. Third in runs scored, a very good ball club we are facing here. Obviously, they're here in the World Series. We are too. Take a look at these pitchers. Jim Parker, we know about this guy. He's been scattered all over the league leaderboards all the time, going back to when he was with Toronto. He's been a menace in this series for a long time. Look at these WAR numbers. This guy's incredible. Out of Naperville, Illinois, Jim Pokey Parker. Then there's Eric Murphy. He's another guy who's been around for a while. Used to be with the Yankees, now with Atlanta. He's one of their best pitchers. Ben Kozowski is one of their starters as well. He's had a good season. And then Chris Eversole is definitely the weakest of the bunch, but he had a really good season. Then they got a bunch of good bullpens. This guy had a really good year. Kalena Jackson, lefty. And then you take a look at their bats, and there are some names we're familiar with here. Joe Jim has won Gold Gloves. We're aware of him. He put up a 3.6 WAR this season. He's mainly a glove, but he has a really good contact bat. Cesar Rue, however you say this guy's name, former Angels farmhand. He was an international signing for us. He's now a monster power catcher. 30 home runs the back-to-back seasons. Strikes out a shit ton, like all these big power guys do, especially in this game. He's a captain, big part of their team. Pat Cafaro, we've been aware of him. He's been with Atlanta for a while now, putting up solid numbers, mainly as a defender, but he has some decent doubles. And he has good gap power, really fast. He's definitely not a slouch at the plate. Steven Piscotty, putting up a 2.5 WAR with the Atlanta Braves here after we traded him in the offseason for Espinoza. So Piscotty, we're going to be seeing him. Nelson Arango, another guy who was a former farmhand of ours. We traded him in the Canalate trade. Totally forgot that's how we got Canalate, was from Atlanta. So just all over the place. Bunch of connections. Santiago Ramos was on our team last year. They traded for him at the deadline. Daniel Cuvée, he used to be with Houston, I believe, hitting a ton of home runs. Now he's later in his career, still a productive player, but not quite what he was in Houston. And then I'm also realizing that David Silva, somebody who did not pan out for us, who we picked up in that trade for... Oh yes, he was a part of that Texas Rangers trade with Mike Rogers and Josh Hedeman in exchange for Chase Brunson and Trey Savage. I guess he did not work out. Or he did not work out for us. We did not bring him back this offseason. And I guess the Braves signed him, and he was in the minors for them all the year, and now apparently he is just on their postseason roster, apparently starting in center field. So here we are, Game 1, Kurt House going for us, Jim Parker going for them. They have the edge even with Kurt House going, but we have the edge with the positions, so... let's see how it goes. The top one, Pat Cafaro leading things off for the Braves here in Anaheim as we have home field advantage. And nothing going for them. Nothing going for us. Nothing going for them. Chris Aquino's on second with 1 out. Guyton watches the 2-2 for strike 3. It's 2 down. Brings on Velasquez. 1-0 count. Rips one into right field. That'll land in front of Piscotty, and should be scoring is Aquino. He is indeed 1-0 Halos. We strike first. So Velasquez, see if we can swipe second base. He's off and running. The throw down from Ryu, or Rue, however you say his name, not in time. And that is a man in scoring position for Jesus Doors, who crushes one left field. Kiss it goodbye. Adios, Pelota. A 2-run shot, and the Angels jump out to a 3-0 lead here in this ball game. Big time. Jesus Doors finally delivers with the bat with a long ball. Anything else going in the inning? Nothing. Top 3 here. Scoreless frame. Bottom 3. Padilla's on second here with 2 outs. Tiziano pops one up right side foul territory. 3 down. We move things on to the 4th. House works a scoreless frame. We got first and second here. 1 out for Jesus Doors. 1-2 count. He rips one right field. That's off the top of the wall. Doors delivers again. He's going to third. That's a bases-clearing triple. A 2-run triple. Oh no, I guess it was a double, and then he moved it to third on the throw. So, still, 5-0 lead here for the Halos in Game 1. Canalate steps up. Let's just half it at this point. Boom! 5 spot. It's 8-0 for the Halos. Kurt House works a scoreless frame. Top 6, Kurt House still up there. Scoreless frame. Anything going for us? Nope. Kurt House. Okay, first and second, 1 out. Santiago Ramos, pitch to him, 1-2 count. Blows it by him. Now it's Piscotti, the former Angel, 1-1 count. Line drive right field. Diving catch by the man he was traded for. 8-0 lead remains. We move things on, bottom 7. Nothing else going for us. Top 8. Okay, we got to take him out now. We definitely got to take him out. We're going to bring in Hedeman. See if he can get through this. I just should have half-inning it. As he strikes him out. Let's see if we can just half-inning it. Okay, they get 3 runs. Not ideal. But bottom 8. We don't get anything. Hedeman, could you perhaps just close this one out? He cannot. So we're going to bring in Paco. And runner on second, nobody out. Piscotti goes down swinging. Now it's Joe Jim. Lines one into center, or flies one into center, I should say. That's 2 down as Canalate puts it away. And now it's David Silva, another former Angels connection. Grounds out to short. Doors makes the play. And the Angels take Game 1 here of the World Series, 1-0 lead. All right, we're here in Game 2. It's Mike Hoskins on the bump for us, Eric Murphy on the bump for them. Let's get into it. So top 1 here. Nothing going for them. Nothing going for us. Nothing going for them. Nothing going for us. They get a man on second here with 2 outs. Ortero, we will pitch to him. 0-1 count. Ground ball. That gets through the right side. That'll probably going to score a run, and the Braves are going to strike first. It does indeed. So 1-0 Atlanta. Now it's Ramos. Full count to him. Dribbler back to Hoskins. Throws the first. 3 down. So they take a 1-0 lead. Now our bats are up. Doors, lead off triple. Brings up Canalate. 1-2 count. That gets through the right side, and Canalate drives in Doors after the triple. Big 2 games from Doors here. It's a 1-1 tie game. Can we steal second with Canalate? He's off. Ooh, he doesn't like it. Maybe again. They're throwing over. Let's just swing away. Suzuki bloops one into right field. Canalate holds up at second base. It's first and second here for Juan Padilla. First pitch swinging. Ground ball right side. That's going to be 3-6-3. It is indeed. 3-6-3 double play. Runner on third. Oh, we beat it out! Oh my God. Runners on the corners here. 1 out for Espinoza. 2-1 count. He takes one at the left center field. That's headed for the gap. It's down up against the wall. Espinosa is going to give the Halos the lead here. That scores 1. And we have second and third with a 2-1 lead with a double for Espinosa. And Tiziano is up at the batter's box. 1-1 count. He bloops one into center field. That should score 2. And the Angels should be up 4-1 right now. They are indeed. Pouring it on here in the third with a 4 spot. Chris Aquino, 1-0 count. He goes out to the left center field gap. That's also going to go up against the wall. Tiziano might score from first base. He is indeed. Aquino's going to move up to third on the throw. And it's now a 5-1 Angels lead. We have chased Eric Murphy out of the game here in the third inning. They're bringing on Mike Wrigley. Pitching in the wrong park, my brother. So bottom 3 here. Derek Guyton, 1-1 count. What you got? New pitcher. Skies it. In the infield. That'll be 2 down. Arango puts it away. Now it's Velasquez. First pitch swinging. No, it gets away! And Aquino scores on a wild pitch. It's a 6-1 lead. Anything else going? No. So top 4 here. Hoskins gives up a home run. Gets out of it from there. Bottom 4. Nothing for us. Hoskins scoreless frame. Nothing for us. And now we're going to take out Hoskins. So we're going to bring in Yuri Perez. He comes in to give us multi-innings. Scoreless frame. Bats do anything? No. Scoreless frame. Bats again? No. Pitcher's fatigued. We'll see if he can get through this inning. Full count to Cuvée. Blows right through it. 3 strikeouts for Cuvée on the day. Perez works another scoreless frame. We're on to the bottom of the 8th. We tack on 1 more run. It's top 9 now. And we are going to bring in Paco, the Brazilian reliever, who works a scoreless frame. And the Angels have taken the first 2 games here in Anaheim. 2-0 lead here in the World Series. We're going to move things on. The boys are cooking. No lineup changes. We have Ernesto going against Ben Kajowski, who he should have a huge advantage over. And Game 3. Let's see if we can win it. So here in not Atlanta, top of the first. And let's see what's going on. Osamu Suzuki. Looks like he got the second on like a stolen base. Juan Padilla, 0-2 count. Whiffs through it. Now it's Espinosa. 2-2 count to him. He watches it. So 2 down. Now it's Tiziano. And we get a man on second with nobody out and then strike out 3 times in a row. Not a great start. Ernesto works a scoreless frame. Boom. Velasquez is on second here for Doors. 1-2 count. 2 outs. He goes down swinging as well. He struck out 20 times this postseason. To be expected. The bottom 2. Nothing going. All right. 2 outs. Runners on second and third here for Tiziano. 0-2. Watches strike 3. We strand 2 runners in scoring position. It's still 0-0 here in not Atlanta. The bottom 3. The mental scoreless frame. Scoreless frame. All right. They get their leadoff man on. It's Arango. Just go after him. 1-1 count. Skies it. Foul side. And Guyton puts it away. So 1 down. Now it's Suzu. He goes down swinging. Then it's Cuvée. He spits on ball 4. Ramos. Fly ball right field. In comes Espinosa. Catches it for out number 3. We're on to the top of the 5th. Suzuki on third base. Here with nobody out. Or no, with 1 out. Let's see if we can get a safety squeeze. Okay. Let's just swing away. And you just watch it strike 3. Great. 3-pitch AB. Way to go, Padilla. Espinoza, first pitch swinging. And that's caught. We strand a runner on third base. And it's still scoreless. Bottom 5. And Pimentel's in trouble. Second and third, nobody out. It's David Silva. Let's pitch around him. Blow it by him. One down. Leadoff hitter is up. Is this guy hitless the whole postseason? This is this guy's first postseason AB, Vargas, their DH. What has he been doing? Interesting. I mean, he's damn good. I don't want to load the bases for him. We'll pitch around Cafaro. 2-2 count. Boom. 2 down. Pitch around Vargas. Ooh, Guyton keeps it in front of him. 2-2. Ground ball. And Pimentel gets out of 2 runners on, second and third, nobody out. It's still scoreless. Top 6. Tiziano. Oh, that wasn't Tiziano. Who hit that? Who hit that? Derek Guyton, solo home run. Angels take the lead. Big time. Nothing else going. Pimentel. Scoreless frame. Top 7. Suzuki's on second here with 2 outs. Juan Padilla works a 3-1. Spits on ball 4. Now it's Juan Espinoza. Lefty on lefty action. Kalena Jackson on the bump. Pop fly, shallow left. That's going to be caught. So 3 down. Still 1-0. Bottom 7. We're going to take Pimentel out. And we're going to bring on a bunch of righties coming up. Pelmar for an inning. So 2 down, runner on second. 2-0 count. A line drive or fly out. Left field. Under it is Velasquez. 3 down. The 1-0 lead remains. So top 8 here. And somebody just homered. Somebody just homered, folks. Derek Guyton again. 2 solo shots, and that's the difference in this game so far. Nothing else going for us. We're moving on to Jeremy Osborne out of the pen. Scoreless frame. Nothing going. All right. Piscotty's up. Ramos on second. 1 out. Full count. Piscotty spits on ball 4. First and second. 1 out. Joe Jim. 1-2 count to him. Fly ball, center field, diving catch, Canalate, 2 down. What a play. Now it's Nate Crozier. He's got some serious pop. I'd almost rather face Cazzaro, so we're going to pitch around this guy. 1-1 count. Ground ball right side, Tiziano fields, tosses the first, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead over the Atlanta Braves here in the World Series thanks to 2 solo shots from Derek Guyton and a phenomenal pitching performance from Ernesto Pimentel. He goes 6 innings, 2 hits, 8 Ks. Fantastic. And then Pelnar and Osborne shut the door. It's time for Game 4. The Braves have their backs against the wall here in the World Series. The wind is blowing out to left at 9 miles an hour. We might get some homers in this game. Lineups are the same. Actually, Carranza's in because it's a lefty pitcher in Eversole. We have Flynn going. I think I'm good with that. So yeah, Carranza's going to play. The top 1 here. And we have Padilla on second base with 1 out. Espinoza facing Eversole. Lefty on lefty. Fly ball. Left field. Caught. Runner remains at second base. 2 down for Tiziano. 2-2 count. He whiffs on it. Nothing going for the Angels in the first. And they hit a 2-run home run, I'm assuming. 2-run home run for Nate Crozier. Fantastic. Fantastic. But we hit a home run. If that was Guyton. It was! Another solo home run for Derek Guyton. That's 3 homers in 2 games for him. And it cuts the lead in half. Nothing else going for us. Flynn works a scoreless frame. Nothing for us. Alright, first and second, 1 out. Brings up their power-hitting catcher. He's their best bat this postseason. Let's pitch around him for that fact. 1-1 count. Ground ball around the horn. Oh my god, you didn't even try for around the horn and you throw it past Aquino. That's the second time those two have combined for a bad play. It's 70 grade third baseman, 80 grade first baseman, and we're making shit like that. We're letting them get runs on errors. That's pathetic. The 1-2 count. Strike 3 to Cuvée. Now it's Ramos. We're going to pitch around him with first base open. 2-0 count. And that's blooped over. That's going to tack in 2. So the Braves now have a 5-1 lead. Flynn has by far been our worst starter this postseason. And he can't even pitch well. Here's Piscotty. Flies one into right field. 3 down. Top 4. Nothing going. We are going to put in Yuri Perez. They hit a home run off him, too. And then they get another one on. Full count. Line drive to center. Another diving play by Canalate. 6-1. Half inning, perhaps. Nothing going. They get second and third. Nobody out. Just brutal. Just brutal. Pitch around. Ground ball. We get the route at first, but they tag up one more. It's 7-1. Piscotty bloops one into center. That'll score another one. It's going to be 8-1. Oh my god, no, never mind. Canalate just nailed him at the plate. Holy. So 2 down. And then Joe Jim pops up. So 7-1. We move things on top 6. Anything? Oh, we tack on 3. All right, what happened? What happened? Canalate strikes out. They bring in a new pitcher. Suzuki solo home run. Padilla single. Espinoza 2-run home run. What an inning. So it's 7-4. We're only down 3 now. We got to bring in somebody legit here. So I'm thinking we're going to go Pelmar. And he gives up a home run, because of course he does. Why wouldn't he? And then he gives up 2 base runners. Now it's Cuvée. 3-1 count. Spits on ball 4. We got to bring in somebody else. We'll bring in Paco. Bases juice 2 outs. He's going to walk a guy? He does. He just walked in a run, and now it's 9-4. Full count. Piscotty flies one into left. Suzuki makes the play, but now we're down 9-4. So top 7. Nothing going. The bottom 7. Scroll this frame. Top 8. Nothing going. Now we're going to bring in... I don't know. I feel like we haven't picked Croxton in a while. Gives up 2 runs. Alright, so we don't get the sweep. We drop Game 4 11-4. Alright, Game 5, we got the matchup we want. We've got Jim Parker going for them and Kurt House going for us. We've made one change to the lineup, and that is Aquino and Tiziano swapped 4 and 5. It used to be Tiziano 4, Aquino 5. We swapped them. And now, top 1, Osamu Suzuki is on second base to lead things off. Full count to Padilla. Ground ball left side. 1 down. Could not get through the infield. Now it's Espinoza. Immediately down 0-2. Goes down swinging. Now it's Aquino. 2-2 count to him. Ground ball right side. We strand Suzuki with his speed at second base. Nothing going. So bottom one. Kurt House gets a scoreless frame. Nothing for us. All right. Rue gets on. Lead off. 3-1 to Cuvée. He spits on ball 4, and House is in trouble. 1-1 to Ramos. 4-6-3. Oh my god! The throw is off target. Everybody's safe. Bases juiced for Piscotti. Just brutal. Just brutal. We're gonna... Just for this, because they don't have the infield in. And yeah, outfield normal. Let's pitch to him. 0-2. To the plate, and they get the guy at the plate. Let's go. Let's go. Now, I'll throw this back on for there, because I don't feel like doing the shifts every single time. So 1 down, bases loaded, Joe Jim. First pitch swinging. Back to the catcher. Of course. And everyone's safe. That's brutal. That's brutal. Now it's Silva. He goes down swinging. Cafaro. We walk a run in. 2-0 Braves. What is going on? Fly ball center field. Canalate puts it away, but the Braves are out in front 2-0. So top 3 here. Nothing going. Bottom 3. Nothing going. All right, we're in business. Third and second. Nobody out. Chris Aquino. He lines one right at the shortstop. That's 1 down. Now it's Tiziano. Crushes one. Dead center field. You can kiss that baby goodbye. Adios, Pelota. Tiziano delivers a 3-run shot. 424 to dead center. And the Halos, with 1 swing of the bat, are now in the lead. His 4th homer of the postseason. Delivers. Anything else going? No. Kurt House. Scoreless frame. Nothing else. Scoreless frame. All right, first and second, 1 out for Tiziano. 1-1 count. He lines it right at the first baseman, Cuvée, 2 down. Now it's Guyton, who watches strike 3, nothing else going. So bottom 6 here. Let's just see. Okay, so Cuvé's on second, 1 out. We're going to take out House, and we're going to bring in... I don't know if I want to bring in Osborne yet. We're going to bring in Brannick. Bit of like a reverse split guy. So Brannick's going to come in. Facing Ramos. Gets him the strikeout. 2 down. Now it's Piscotti. Don't like a 2-0 count. We do like when he grounds back to the pitcher. And he does not make the play because Brannick's not an athlete. So 2 down, runners on the corners. It's Joe Jim. 1-2 count. Boom! Punches him. And we're on to the 7th. 3-2 lead is intact. Nothing going for the Bats. Brannick works another scoreless frame. Top 8. Nothing going for the Bats. Brannick, we're going to leave in here. We're going to full count to Arango. Strike 3. Now we're going to pitch around Rue. That's going to be a walk. The ball 4. He reaches base. Now it's Cuvée. 2-2 to him. Fly ball. Shallow center. Canalate comes on. And he puts it away. 2 down. Ramos is up. And I think we're going to bring in Osborne from here. So Osborne enters. Facing Ramos. Just go after him. 2-2 count. Here it is. Blows it by him. Osborne moves us on to the 9th with a 3-2 lead. Can the bats get anything going against this guy, Josh Lutzenheiser? Really good pitcher, all fastball, terrible curveball. Just sit on the fastball, for God's sakes. Full count. Here it is. I mean, come on. Fastball, yep. Now we got Tiziano. 1-2. And he takes a pitch out to right field. That bloops in for a base knock. So Tiziano gets on. Takes that 99-mile-an-hour fastball. And Tiziano is going to swipe second. He's off and running. The throw down, not in time. Tiziano's on second base in scoring position for Guyton, who is going to watch strike 3 on an 0-2 count. 2 down, brings up Alejandro. Do we want to let him hit? Yes. So Alejandro is going to hit here. 1-0 count. Skies it in the infield. So the lead will remain 3-2 as we head on to the bottom of the 9th with our deadline acquisition on the bump. Jeremy Osborne, the former Boston Red Sox and Cincinnati Reds starter, is on with a one-run lead. Former Angel Piscotty, Gold Glover Joe Jim, and former Angel farmhand David Silva are the next 3 batters up. Going right after Piscotty, it's a 1-0 count. Ground ball, Doors from the hole. Beautiful play, 1 down. Now it's Joe Jim. 0-1 count to him. Ground ball right side. Tiziano makes the play. 2 down. The Atlanta Braves are down to their final out here, down 3-1 in the World Series. It's Nate Crozier, who has hit a home run on us before in a big spot. He is the 9-hitter, though. Cafaro has more home runs this postseason. Let's just go after him. 1-2 count. Here it comes. He blows it by him. We've done it, folks. The storybook ending. The Los Angeles Angels, in the last season of Robert Pollard's tenure as general manager, have done it. That's 2. A second World Series for Robert Pollard. What is that, 4 we've been to? And we've won 2. The Los Angeles Angels get it done, taking out the Atlanta Braves 4-1. 5 games is all it took. Couldn't get the sweep, but still a very decisive 4-1 series win. Osamu Suzuki gets series MVP. I think you probably could have given it to Guyton, too, because Guyton had, he had 3 solo home runs. He didn't do anything this game, but I don't know, maybe Suzuki did a lot more than I realized. But, House was great. He only gave up 1 earned run, 7 Ks, and 5 1/3. Parker he was good, too, but we were just better. Brannick was great out of the pen. Osborne shut it down. And the Angels finally do it for the first time since 2027. Game 1, 8-3. Game 2, 7-2. Game 3, 2-0. Then we get stomped in Game 4. Take the pedal off the gas a little bit, but then right back on the gas in Game 5. Win a close one, 3-2. And we win the 2039 World Series. And World Series MVP, Osamu Suzuki. So yeah, Suzuki definitely had a really good World Series. He slashed .316, .381, .684 for the World Series. I mean, you could have gave it to anybody. Guyton had insane slugging. Espinoza was really good. He slashed .316, .350, .579. Padilla was .353, .450, .471. But Suzuki gets that World Series MVP. There you have the full playoff tree. The Angels get it done, coming from that DS round, taking out the Pirates, then the Dodgers, and then the Atlanta Braves. And that's it, folks. That's the end of Robert Pollard's run here in Anaheim. Next time you see this series, it will be transitioning to the general manager of the Raleigh Oaks.